Yo, what's goody guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the most tickets in the Santa quest and how to do it the most efficiently. And I'll give you some tips and tricks. So the first thing you want to do when you're doing the Santa quest is go over and make sure you claim all 3 quests at once. A lot of people don't do this, but this is like the most efficient because if you have all 3 quests active, whatever you do is like gonna count towards the quest. So what I like to do when I'm doing this quest is you wanna first, there's 3 quests, right? Let me close this one. Or not that one. This one. Yeah, so there's 3 quests, and the first one you wanna go do is you wanna climb up here. And you see the cold as snow quest? You wanna do this one first. And you want to just grind this out in this spider area over here where I'm at. Try to get to the places where you can mine 2 veins at once because it's going to be the most efficient. But yeah, you're going to want to do this first. And let me just come back when I'm close to finishing this quest. But yeah, this is just the best place to mine icy pebbles. Just go for the places where you're mining 2 at once like me right here. And when you can, walk over and just take out these spiders. Or not these spiders, my bad. You want to go down here and you want to take out these spiders over here. These are the diamond spiders. So after you finish mining the pebbles over there in this area, this is the best place to mine pebbles. After you're done mining, right now I have 10, but it might vary. After you're finished mining these pebbles, you want to go over to that area with the spiders and mine the rocks, like over here. And when you're mining the rocks over here, then you want to, like in the middle of that, kill these spiders. And every so often, if you can, run over through here and go and fight the boss. The boss right here. And this is so that like you don't have to wait for the timer. I just died. But yeah, I'm just showing you how this works, so that you know how the quest works. But yeah, just make sure you kill the boss, and I'll come back when I have all the rocks mined. Okay, I just finished my pebble quest, so I'm just gonna run around the area and look for the ice rocks and focus those while also trying to kill some diamond spiders. Also, one more tip I want to talk about is when you're fighting these spiders, if you do stand on top of the rocks, it's better. So like when the spider comes over here, half the time it attacks you, it kind of misses if you're standing on top of the rocks. So if you're struggling to kill the spiders, then I'd do that. And also make sure you're blocking their attacks by like parrying them. Because without that, you're just going to keep dying if you don't have good armor. As I say that, I'm not really doing it. But yeah, make sure like this area and you're just farming the big rocks. Also, if you're like done with the spider quest and just need rocks, I'd say this area right here is the best for rocks without spiders, because like right here, no spiders spawn. So yeah, just grind those 2 out, and I'll be back when I'm done the first quest. Also, one more tip I wanted to add while I'm doing this quest is if you do have races that give you like specific buffs, like right now I'm using the dwarf race for when I'm mining ores. So make sure you're taking advantage of that, because like right now I'm getting 15% extra mine power, and I'm able to 2-shot the pebbles when I normally wouldn't be able to. And also use your mining potions, because it's going to speed up the process. And yeah, make sure you're killing the mobs in between so that you don't have to wait for them at the end for when they respawn. Also, one thing I wanted to talk about with the boss, make sure whenever you're fighting the boss that you don't like give up. Yes, you might die like a few times, but if you just keep coming back, the boss's health bar won't reset. So you'll be able to keep fighting it, and if you have worse armor like me, because I haven't crafted any new armor yet, you'll still be able to kill the boss. So make sure you use that and keep that in mind whenever you're fighting the boss. Okay, so I'm almost done. I think I just need to kill this spider one more time, and I'll be done with the spider quest, and I just need to mine 1 more rock to be finished. So let me just kill this spider real quick, and I got 210 tickets from that. And if I finish mining this rock, I should get the quest done for the rock one. And the reason I tell you to do all 3 at once is because right after I did the spider and the rock, you can farm them both at once. And if I now run over to the forge, Alright, now that I'm at the forge, you can see that with my grinding, I actually have all the materials to be able to make whatever I want. But if you want to be the most efficient, I'd say just make daggers with 3 materials, and make light helmets with 3 materials. And that way you can get all your like quests done for forging 3 items, because it doesn't have like a specific requirement on what the items have to be. It's just any 3 weapons and any 3 armors. So if you do this, as you can see, let me just throw this away. It loads. Yeah, as you see, let me back out. It did forge 1 of 3. So let me just quickly grind that and I'll show you the rewards. Okay, and with this helmet, we should be done the quest and we'll get our final thing. Yep, it says quest complete. So yeah, you can also discard the stuff and it'll still count to the quest. You don't have to actually keep it in your inventory. And yeah, that gave us 140. And if we go over here and we can see the quest, or see the shop, and every day you get around like 300 to like 400-ish from the quests. So make sure you do that and you can eventually afford all the stuff that you need. And one more thing I want to add is they just added a new code. So go to the settings, and if you type in Forge2M, you'll get 10 rerolls and a miner totem. So you can use that to get more races. And that's all for today's video. See you guys.